So the time has come. I got my boy here, my main mate, the Dong Daddy as they call him on the streets. The Man, let's get into some fucking reviews, dude. I've had a few guests on before you, but now's the time to let's get some serious dumb shit talking, right? You know what I mean? Talk that dumb shit. What movie are you recommending first, man?
All right, man. You know, this one's near and dear to both of our hearts, dude. We grew up watching this movie over and over. It's one of the all-time classics. Today we're going to be talking about Shaun of the Dead.
Okay. Shaun of the Dead. Let's fucking get into it, dude. I hear it's good. Right?
Yeah, right.
No, real shit. Okay, so this is let's what I like doing on these reviews, man. I like saying like the main basis of the movie, and then we get all into spoilers from there.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just break it down real quick. This movie is about two gentlemen friends, correct? Shaun and Ed. So it's, what is it? Simon Pegg, Nick Frost. Fucking.
Those are names for sure.
These are some funny motherfuckers, dude.
Dude.
These guys are fucking so awesome. I just love these guys. Just the thought of these guys are. You just want to hug these dudes. But
yeah, dude.
Okay, so Shaun and Ed. Shaun is like a respectable young lad. He's not super successful or nothing like that. He just gets by, right?
Right. It's like mundane day-to-day life.
Yeah, he just he goes to work, he doesn't have a good job, but he works, and and then Ed, he's just the slacker friend.
He does have some slacker tendencies though, Shaun.
Oh,
but
yeah.
he's not as
but
couch
he actually
potato as Ed.
Yeah, he actually goes to work and shit like that. No, if he didn't have that 3-hour a day job, like, he'd be nothing.
Yeah.
So anyways, Shaun is somewhat of a decent worker. Ed, not so much.
He sells weed.
Yeah, that's a.
Well, I guess that's how he makes his money.
Yeah, you're right. He does sell a little weed from time to time. He does mention that in the movie. So basically, what happens with these guys? They the fucking zombie apocalypse happens, right?
Yeah, but the way it's introduced is so cool because he's just going through life, kind of head down, just.
He doesn't realize
he's on autopilot.
Happening. Yeah.
He's on autopilot, and as this starts happening, like, news stories are talking about that fucking outbreak that's happening around them.
I'm not even catching it.
It's cinematic gold, dude. I fucking love this movie because just the way it's shot, the quick cuts and the editing is on point. And like he does his routine, but then when it's full on outbreak, he's still doing his routine, and like you could just see everything in the background. Like everything that happened when his life was normal is happening, but like there's a jogger going down the street in his regular life, but in the next day he's fucking bolting down the street.
Yeah, he's being chased.
Everything's falling apart around, and just watching this movie for the first time, I just fell in love because, like I said, he's like head down walking, he fucking slips on blood. It's just there's small little comedic gags in this movie. And it's I just fell in love with it, dude, and I watch it all the goddamn time. So this is definitely the golden recommendation right here. If you haven't seen it, why haven't you seen it?
Real shit. I don't know how many fucking times I've seen this movie. It's really
amazing.
Fucking good. So okay, yeah, that's the base of the movie. Two friends, they're in the zombie apocalypse, and then basically they're trying to save their friends. They're trying to they're gathering up their friends so they could all survive. They don't have a full on plan, but that's their plan, right? Yeah. Okay, so now let's get into spoilers or whatever we need to get into. So, so like you said, he's fucking trying to live his life normally. Doesn't even realize what the fuck's happening, And then he gets back home, and Ed's fucking hanging out, and then they find their roommate in the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
That dude, big ass fucking dude, big ass buff.
That dude's huge.
Yeah. So they find him in the shower. He's all zombied out. So they have to kill their roommate, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much from the jump, right?
Well, no.
It was not right away, but...
The first person they kill was just some random guy that walks in because Ed always leaves the fucking door open, which is so fucking funny, dude. How the fuck do you leave the front door open all the time?
You left it open again.
Yeah, enough for their roommate to fucking make a big fuss about it. But yeah.
So they see that guy come in, they fuck him up, and then they're like, "Is what's his name home? I can't remember that dude's name." And then that's when they go hunting for him, and then they find that he's a zombie. So
yeah.
So then they start realizing, okay, shit's fucked up. At this point, Shaun had already broke up with his girlfriend, right?
She broke up with him.
She broke up with him. That's also an ongoing thing. So
Shaun is trying to maintain his relationship with his girlfriend, trying to cater to his mom at the same time, defend his best friend to his roommate, and just trying to hold it together. You feel so much sympathy for this guy because you see he's trying his hardest.
He's trying, but he's not.
All right, I wouldn't say he's trying his hardest. He tries. He tries. Yeah,
it's true because he does love his girl. He fucking loves the shit out of her, but she is upset with him because he's not pushing himself to his potential. Correct. Sure. She tries to he offers her a nice dinner and then forgets to make the reservations, and then he offers, hey, let's go to the bar, which is why she was mad at him in the first place, because that's the place that's the place they go to every fucking night. The Winchester. So she's like, I'm done with you. Breaks up with him. That's when all this fucking zombie shit starts happening. And then Shaun's idea is like, okay, let's gather up everybody. Everybody needs to be safe. I got to see what Liz is doing. I got to make sure my mom's cool. What else? Is that it? Just pretty much that, huh?
Yeah.
But they find other people along the way. That's what ends up happening, right? So,
dude, what's funny is during this entire time, all this shit's happening. Like, they're trying to survive as a group. They're trying to stay safe. They run into people. But the entire time, Ed's texting somebody. And it's like, who the fuck is he just talking to? Like, it's so like, just common. He's just sitting there on the phone all the time.
That's his, like, drug dealer phone, no?
Is that it?
Somebody calls him because there's a point where they're getting swarmed by zombies, and then somebody calls him and he picks up and everybody's looking at him and he's like, nah, I can't talk right now, mate. Yeah, I got nothing, man.
Yeah,
like, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Yeah, that shit's funny.
that shit just tripped me out the first time I watched that movie. I was like, who the fuck is he? And it goes nowhere.
No,
there's no end to that. It's
not like they find who he was talking to or nothing like that.
Yeah, no.
Here's the thing about this movie, dude. It's obviously fucking really funny.
It's super hilarious.
But the zombies that they make on here look gruesome, dude. They did a really fucking good job. So I think that's where the horror comes in. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, that's a legit. Yeah, the hilarity is all there and all that. But if you really think about this, like, this shit's pretty fucking scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then toward the end, it starts getting real emotional too. It's a fucking roller coaster of emotions with this fucking movie, dude.
Definitely cried in this movie, dude.
Yeah, sure. Dude.
Shed a fucking tear.
It's fucking pretty rough, dude. For laughing, from going from crying laughing to crying. It's
Oh man.
Not a lot of movies can fucking do that, dude. Let's be real with it.
No.
Not many movies could give you the feelings that this fucking movie gives you, man. This is good shit. So let's go into some other funny parts that we like. How about that?
Okay. All right. They have the thing that they've done in a bunch of their movies is the fence hopping scene. Which is fucking funny. Like, you'll see it. I think it's in the trailer, but
Shaun tries to jump the fence and it always breaks and he falls over.
Yeah.
And then it keeps going through other movies that they do where the exact same scene.
Yeah, that shit is just gold. I love that shit when they like reference their own things. These what is it? The Cornetto trilogy.
That's
trilogy,
what it is,
right?
So
it's Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and
the end. What is it? Something the end.
I forget that last one.
Yeah, I've only seen that one twice. It's a good movie too, though. But it's not as. No matter what, nothing's gonna be as familiar as this movie, dude.
So what's one of your favorite parts of that movie?
I like the whole scene where they actually Well, let's jump around a little bit. So he ends up going to pick up Liz, right? His ex or whatever. He convinces her to go with him, and she has two friends there. It's this other girl and then her boyfriend that looks like Harry Potter, right?
Yeah.
So then from there, he convinces them, like, we're going to go to the Winchester or whatever. We're going to be safe. There's guns there or whatever he tells them. But then he goes to pick up his mom. And this is the part that I like this whole little section because his mom's she's so nice and naive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So he's trying to tell her, Mom, we got to get out of here. Like, and she's like, oh, sit down and have some tea and like just try to hang out. And he's like, no, it's dangerous. We got to go. And she's like, oh, no, Philip's sick. You know, we got to. And he's like, forget about Philip. Like, and she's like,
because he doesn't like him. He grew up not liking him.
He's never liked them. Right. Correct. And then she's like, look, I know you guys never liked each other, but you know, he is your stepfather and all this blah, blah, blah. So he finally convinces them all to go. So he has his mom, his girl, her 2 friends, and his Ed. Plus Ed, and plus a zombie, basically a dude that's turning into a zombie in his car.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ed grabs the Jaguar, which is Shaun's stepdad's Jaguar.
Yeah.
Ed, he's so dead set on like, hey, let's take the Jag, you know. And then he's just hauling ass, driving fucking stupid, just because he's always wanted to fucking drive that car, you know. But just that whole scene is fucking hilarious to me, and like, dude, you guys put a zombie in your car, you know what I mean?
Ed drops an N-bomb right there too, and it's so fucking funny. He pulls up and he just says, "It's like what?"
He says something like, "What's up, my N, huh?"
Yeah, yeah.
It's so stupid. He does it in a dumb, goofy way, but it's like it's not acceptable. But at the same time, like, you're not. This is a good dude right here. He's trying to. Yeah. It's a silly movie, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to take that. I don't know if that's politically correct or not, but
it's hilarious. I know that.
Yeah. That much. But so from there, okay, they finally get to the Winchester, right? And what Shaun keeps raving about is that there's a gun over the bar.
A Winchester.
A Winchester gun, a rifle, yeah. And
the whole debate with it was whether it's real or not.
Yeah, exactly. So they get it, and turns out it is real. You know what I mean? But there's only so many fucking shells that they have there, or whatever. Are they bullets or are they shells? They're bullets.
Well, that's what the conversation they have. Give me the bullets. They're shells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once they get there, before they even get into the Winchester, they see that it's swarmed with fucking zombies. Shaun's been raving about this place, that it's secure and all this shit.
Yeah.
They
the
get
heavy
there,
doors, dead bolts and shit.
They get there and it's fucking swarmed by zombies. It's like, what the fuck? Why are we gonna go in there? It's a fucking death trap, you know. So Shaun starts yelling and running and basically says, "Hey, go through the back." You know what I mean? Go to the back. I'm gonna lead all these zombies this way. So he does that. They get in, but then I guess whatever fucking window he broke or whatever, they kind of followed him. You know?
Which that reveal was so good, because he just comes in. He's just like, he comes from the back because he tried to create a big distraction. Well, first they walk like zombies.
Oh
up to the thing. They act like zombies, which was fucking hilarious.
Classic.
When they were.
Like zombies are just supposed to fall for that. Like, I'm a zombie. Like,
they
were practicing for that.
Yeah.
Before they left, they were like, "All right, let's get into zombie mode. Let's hear your best zombie." And they're all, that's pretty good. Like, you're next.
I always think about that little dialogue scene. He's like, "All right, Ed," and he's like, "I'll do it on the night." He's like, "It is the night. What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Oh." It's like, "Really?"
Just embarrassed to do it for whatever reason.
It's so fucking funny.
It's
he creates a big distraction, goes through the back, everyone gets in safely, but he goes to, or the lights turn off, and he goes to turn on flip the switches, and they're all like right there
behind a door. There's a door with a glass fucking little window, and as soon as he turns on the light, he sees that whole room is filled with zombies, and he just turns it back off like fuck, and then he comes back. Everything okay? No, like,
no,
not okay, definitely not okay. So
which dude, the soundtrack to this movie,
great dude.
Great.
I don't know all the artists that are on here, but they're fucking really catchy songs. There's
especially that bar scene where they fight. They have a Queen song.
What's the name of that song? Oh yeah, don't stop me now. That's actually when I fucking started loving that song. I'm like, this song hits way harder now. You know what I mean?
It fits so perfectly.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know all the names of the artists and all that, but I know the music stuck in my fucking head for sure. This is an Edgar Wright movie. Edgar Wright is fucking great. He's a great fucking filmmaker, and he's like on that Tarantino where like all the music always fits. The movie ain't shit without the music. You know what I mean? Like, you could watch this movie and it's like, all right, it's cool, but as soon as you add the music, it's like, perfect. That scene's perfect.
On the Devil's Rejects commentary track, Rob Zombie was talking about how people were saying an iconic thing to do in a movie is to take a song, fit it to a scene, and change that song in everyone's mind for the rest of their lives. The end of Devil's Rejects, Freebird.
I don't know about you. We'll get into that. Let's get into that another movie,
But that's like Queen, Shaun of the Dead.
That's factual, man.
Don't stop me now.
I definitely can't hear that song without thinking of that scene for sure.
Yeah,
100%, man.
The whole movie's gold. I don't think we should spoil the complete ending.
Okay, I'm with you on that. Let's keep it there
because there needs to be some sort of mystery. But that's tearjerker.
We'll leave all the.
It's amazing.
We'll spoil all the comedy part. Because it's comedy, dude. Like, who gives a fuck, you know? Like, if I just told you the plot to Dumb and Dumber, are you gonna be mad at me? Like,
right, I mean? Right, yeah.
Like, this movie's fucking really, really fucking good, though, man. It's not the scariest thing, but this is still a great time to watch it. At the same time, like, it's really fun movie, and we didn't get the spoiler, the elephant in the room. This, I mean, this is a play off of other movies, obviously. Dawn of the Dead, Day
inspired
of the Dead. Inspired by. That's why it's of the Dead. You know, it's
they pay homage, proper
homage. Correct, man. Oh shit. It's good shit, man. Good shit. I think that's a movie that you can't just not love, no matter what kind of movies you like. That's just fucking the shit. And I said let's leave it at that, dude. Unless you have something else to say.
So I tried showing this movie to a couple people, and these people just can't get over the accents.
What?
Yeah.
So you know people that don't like this movie?
That don't like that, just are disinterested because of the accents.
Oh fuck no, dude. To me, that draws me in, dude.
It's so much funnier, yeah, because it's so more real.
To me, it's just like because I hear the same dumb regular American jokes all the time, you know. But then if you hear it from a British perspective, it's like a whole new. It's a little spice on it. It's a little that move.
A little Salt Bay on it.
A little Salt Bay on that shit. Dude. I like it, man. I love fucking British movies and shit like that, dude. It's like Snatch and fucking Lock, Stock, and all those movies. Way better just by the little, like I said, the spice on it, you know. So,
but if you have no problem with that, you'll love this movie. You'll love this movie anyways.
For sure, dude. It's fucking great. It's so fucking good, man. So far on these reviews, we've talked about some good movies, but there's no way you just can't love this movie.
It's a sick recommendation, dude. If you can, pick it up, stream it. Shaun of the Dead. There it is, you guys.
All right, man. See you guys on the next one. Can you get that face? Try.